Unbelievably creepy haunted locations in Washington, D.C. Number 1. The Capitol Building. If you think congressional meetings are scary, wait until you hear about the spirits haunting the halls of the Capitol Building. Perhaps the most famous ghost rumored to remain within these prominent walls is that of John Quincy Adams. After serving as the 6th president, Adams took a place in Congress representing Massachusetts. In 1848, Adams opposed a bill so vehemently that after shouting no with all his might, paled and collapsed. 2 days later, Adams was dead. It's said that employees lingering in the building late at night can still hear a lone and haunting voice shouting no. And if you're really looking to be terrified in a government building, keep an eye out for the demon cat of DC. One guard claims that one night a cat bolted straight for him, only to grow to the size of an elephant, while howling like an oncoming train. Number 2. Hey Adams Hotel. If you're looking to spend the night with ghosts without calling in some pretty big favors from some pretty prominent people, then you'll want to head over to the Hey Adams Hotel. Now, a place of luxury lodging, the hotel was once 2 separate houses, that of John Hay and that of Henry Adams. Hay and Adams were both active statesmen in Washington, D.C. At the Adams House in 1885, Mrs. Marion Clover Hooper Adams committed suicide. Clover was a photographer who used the tools of her trade to end her life, swallowing a lethal dose of potassium cyanide, a chemical important for developing photos during a deep depression. Clover can be seen drifting through the halls of the hotel, wafting the strong almond scent of the chemical that killed her. She is especially active near the anniversary of her death in December. Unbelievably creepy haunted locations in Washington, D.C. Number 3. The Mary Surratt Boarding House. The Mary Surratt Boarding House was a place of ill repute where many malicious travelers would stop in to scheme kidnappings, murders, and insurrection. The most notable frequenter of this establishment was none other than John Wilkes Booth. Mary Surratt was a Confederate activist herself, and following the Lincoln assassination, she was charged with conspiracy in his death. On July 7, 1865, Surratt was the first woman to be executed by the federal government as she was sentenced to hang. Reports say before the trapdoor of the gallows swung open, Surratt cried out, "Please don't let me fall." It's said that her whispers and muffled sobs can still be heard where her house once stood, which is now a Chinese restaurant named Wok and Roll.